A former world champ hits the lineup, and a two-time event champ, multiple-time finalist Gabriel Medina is so deadly when it comes to competing in the southwest of France. He's taken on Leonardo Fioravanti.
Hang on, we're just going to watch red here.
Catching up with Richie Porte in just a moment as Medina finally gets this heat underway. Two verticals blowing the fins out on the second move into a backhand carve. This heat is finally on, as he'll jam that one shut on the inside corner. So a delayed start with the restart. Now Medina finding his position, chooses backhand to get started. Richie, do we still have you there?
But just because there's waves up one end of the beach versus the other, we're just going to watch red again here.
Still with Richie Porte head judge as Medina winds up on the left. Speed float winding up for a big air, tail high reverse, landing tough, and Medina's down. Why that wasn't a 10, if you can explain that.
I'll just watch Gabriel again. You know, 10s, we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. You know, everyone lit up over J-Bay with too many 10s. There was one 10 in the score sheet for that manoeuvre. He gets a high 9, and it was an amazing air, and it's a good score. You know, one guy said, yep, perfect. And the other...
About where pro surfing is today. As we check this one out, Medina opened up with a 7.5 to kick this one off.
Yeah, this turn right here, that was it right there. That was the bulk of the points came on that maneuver. Gabriel Medina cranking it up on his backhand. Just a couple of quick rolls of the dice after that, but that one solid maneuver from Gabriel Medina. He's looking sharp. And let's have a look at the shot here from the drone.
Big snap there, Pods. Yep. Incredible blowtail right into another big vertical hit with a lot of power. Driving hard off the bottom and slams it shut. So his backhand's on fire at the moment. Getting rid of that one ranger big time. And Leonardo Fioravanti.
Gabriel Medina go to the air, that is for sure. That wind is starting to come on shore just a little bit as he fires off a backhand snap. And again, nice and vertical. So Gabriel Medina, 3 solid maneuvers. I love the backhand attack, just rapid fire. No mucking around from Medina. He knows he's up against the Italian stallion, so he can't afford to waste too much time and just get the ball rolling. Obviously, Leo, home court advantage, beautiful under the lip snap there. So 3 solid maneuvers. I'm seeing another solid 7+ ride, Joe, as we go on the slow-mo here from Gabriel. Fins out the back. I mean, that's critical surfing. And again, just that smooth, clean bottom turn, top turn combo. You know what? I like the fact that something's changed with Gabriel Medina's surfing. You know, for me, he used to sort of tap the board off the bottom and then go into those maneuvers. We'll get back to it.
As he's winding up on his forehand, stretched out carve, just kind of trying to find the pocket, but he's got a ramp now. Big full rotation spin on the inside corner. That same section has affected his landing.
And yet again, we called it. We said he was going to start going to the air, didn't we? And as soon as he gets his 2 good scores under his belt, what follows? This kind of stuff follows. Let's have a look and see what happens here as he rotates. Just landing a little bit forward, a little bit off balance there. Down the line momentum kept carrying him. And unfortunate for Medina, he goes down, but an 8.4 and a 7.50. An 8.4 in that last wave.
Yesterday running 20 heats, same goal today as we finally get to see Leonardo Fioravanti look for an opener with 9:40 to go on the clock. Snap to start into a wrapping cutback. Draws it in the open face and then gets the finish. He was in a situation, Potts, where he had to make that wave. So anchoring himself out the back, Potts. Yep. Leo's first answer, an 8.03, puts him right in this heat.
Yeah, through the lip there. First turn, second turn, big hooking snap from Leo. And again, another gouging rail turn, finishes strong through the inside. Wow, so Leo Fioravanti comes back with a vengeance at Gabriel Medina. 8.03, Joe. Great way to come back. 7.88 now required. All of a sudden, we've got a heat on. Big snapping turn. So Leo, very dangerous out here. Finishes strong.
Impressive from Leo, being so patient for this wave, knowing he has Medina, who's won this event 2 times and is a world champion. Leo's never had a win against him. He's lost 2 heats against Medina in his career. So sticking to the game plan that he felt would be worthy to try to upset one of the best in France. 8-0-3, getting the backup board. Maybe that buckle coming on that closeout section pot.
I'll tell you what, though, our cameraman's carrying a camera that weighs about 5 times as much as that surfboard, and he didn't fall, did he?
My goodness. Here's a little wave, but with priority, Medina's going to close this one out. A battle from start to finish with the hassling in the beginning, and then Medina opened up with a 7-5, still a keeper. Leo playing the patience game, opened up with that excellent range score, but ends up chasing a score at the end, is knocked out here in round 3.
Yeah, unfortunate there for young Leo. Surfed well, though. I mean, he ripped that wave apart, just ran out of time, maybe waited a little bit too long to get the ball rolling. I think his first wave was 9 minutes left on the heat, so you can't afford to do that against someone like Gabriel Medina.
So another great matchup to look forward to. We have a previous event champion, Ace Buchan, taking on a local rookie, Joan Duo. Bring in Ronnie and Peter for the call right after this.